Welcome back to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with the Tanka. Guys, XRP don't move like no Bitcoin now. Today we're going to cover, basically you saw the headline of 95 million XRP moved in wallets, XRP wallets with whales here. Price didn't move for XRP. No, of course it didn't. Today I'm going to go ahead and explain why to those folks who don't understand this. More importantly, when will it go up? For those of you who do understand this, lovely. This is confirmation that you've chosen the right asset. I'm not a financial advisor. Please tap like and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Guys, let's start with the facts on XRP being moved, 95 million being moved, wallet to wallet transfers on the ledger. It does not mean buying per se. It does not mean selling either. It simply means movement, of course, right? That's it. An XRPO movement, of course, is cheap, fast, and silent. Institutions move liquidity daily, of course. This happens constantly, but price doesn't move. Okay, why? We're going to get into it today and talk about when it will move and how it moves. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. Be kind enough to click the like and subscribe down below. It helps us so much. Thank you so much. Guys, concerning XRP and how this all works, what did not happen, of course, no exchange order book spiked, of course, no volume explosion. Nothing happened here. No candles wicked. All we saw was movement on wallets. No slippage, nothing. Okay. This, of course, tells us everything. If 95 million XRP hits open markets, price would have reacted instantly, and it didn't, right? It did not. So this XRP was not sourced publicly. That's what it tells us. Okay. So we understand that it was not sourced publicly. Well then, dark pools and OTCs is what we're going to talk about then, because here's the key. All right. If we're looking at institutions themselves, okay, they don't buy size on exchanges. They use OTC desks, right? Prime brokers that we've talked about, internal pools, not moving the price of XRP. They use pre-positioned inventory. It keeps the price stable. It keeps retail price basically asleep, or retail asleep. And OTC buying, of course, does not affect price either, ever, until the supply runs out, of course. So now what does this mean, guys? What is this transfer? What really was transferred is kind of my question. What was settled? It was not purchased. OTC trades settle quickly and quietly, of course. They don't move the price, okay, as we know. So we're waiting for this institutional positioning. This, of course, was a chess move and not a checker move. This is what they do. They know they can move this stuff, getting ready to position themselves for the next big wave coming. All right, and here's basically why price stayed flat. Price discovery only happens on exchanges. OTCs absorb supplies silently, of course. Transfers confirm ownership, but it doesn't create demand, guys. No demand means no price a move just yet. It will. It just did not going to move yet. They got to wait till they run out, and they've got to go to the open exchanges to purchase. And then we're going to see the price move the monster way. The moment price moves, here is the inflection point, basically, that most in price moves mostly is crucial. Price moves when OTC, when the ETFs keep pulling XRP up, OTC runs out, and the exchanges have to restock. That's when the buy pressure hits. Open markets, thin books, gap moves, violent upside happens. This is not hype. This is what happens when the mechanics kick into play. And that's what we're getting ready to see coming up here shortly with the liquidity shock of XRP, with a thin demand too, a thin float. Now, why is this bullish? This transfer reduces liquidity supply. It concentrated XRP, of course. It signals future forced demand. It's exactly how liquidity shocks form, guys. Quiet first, and then they simply explode. So, this is what we are in for. Ripple's playbook here. This aligns exactly with Ripple's playbook, as we know. Right? They seed liquidity. They build rails. And they let institutions position early. They allowed price discovery last. Retail and everybody, institutions walked to liquidity, everything happened. And then lastly, the price moves. All right, guys. So what's our final takeaway on this here? 95 million was not a price event. It was a positioning event. Price comes later. When private supply is gone, then public markets have no choice. XRP does not crawl higher. It jumps like a son of a gun. This is how financial structure is built. This is how it always has ever worked, whether it's a reg stock, whether it's a crypto coin, blah, 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 blah. When you go ETF, this is how it works. Load up on your a spot ETF. You load up on your asset. When you got a spot ETF you're launching as an AUM, as a Franklin Templeton or whatever, you load up on your asset that you're going to get ready to launch like a son of a gun. Then you launch it and everybody buys it, but you're custodying it or you're having a third party custody it. But you got so much of it. I want 1,000 of these puppies. Okay, good. Go ahead and buy them and don't worry. Canary's got them. They're holding them until enough on sale is purchased. And it ain't enough. And then what happens? Tell me please, then what happens? When the asset manager runs out of the spot that they're holding, what happens is they got to go buy more. And they do. They go buy more and it sends our price up. So this is how it works. We're waiting for this whole thing to happen. It's happening shortly here. What I would say very kindly to folks who are not able, and I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, what I would say very nicely to folks who are truthfully and nicely to folks who, including myself if I couldn't do it, who are not able to hang on to an asset that they've researched well over time, and then they want to go ahead and perhaps gain on its increase in price over the years. And then what happens? Most folks have long been out of that asset before they have had the patience to ever wait for it to go to the price it needs to for that individual to grab monster profits. So what I would say very kindly and truthfully to almost everybody out there, why folks cannot win in investing is because the folks lack patience. That's what I would say. We lack patience when we're not able to hang in there and, be a Bezos or somebody or those family members who were, I think, the only 7 family members who held from the beginning, who held Amazon and never sold. I think there were only like 6 or 7, and they were all family members. They know the truth, where it was going. They didn't care about the noise. They had blinders on. They literally knew the truth. Inside that family, they were like, look at it, we know, this is what we're doing. Yeah, we're giving away the product for free to beginning with this Amazon thing as we cross over from books to internet and jumping on this new wave here with the internet and selling products here. This is where the future is. Now, I know people don't see it yet, and they see it's not safe. And boom, oh, I know they're getting ripped off on the internet. I did. Somebody had my credit card in Russia when the internet first started back in the day. Sure. And then Amazon's going, you know what? I know that people don't see it. And I know that our business model is we're losing money every year. And of course, nobody wants to invest in us. But the 6 or 7 family members that knew the truth about where that company was going, they hung on to the Amazon now, didn't they? Go check that story out. Yeah, that's a true story. Yeah. That's all we're dealing with XRP and XLM. The whole world laughs for many, many years while this all is happening behind the scenes. They're giving away the product for free. It's open source, blah, blah, blah. The ledger, the XRP, everybody's like, whatever, come on, you got to put your money into that thing. What about the escrow with Ripple holding all that XRP? And what about the dumping on the market every month with this controlled escrow? Oh, I know. More than half goes back and is held and is not used by anybody. Of course, with that escrow release, whatever billion, half of them are always, but still, I understand that. But still, come on. This is a cryptocurrency. This is XRP. You're talking about XLM, XRP. Didn't you mention XDC as well? And H-bar? I mean, geez, these are new things in the world. You're crazy. Crazy like a fox. Wait till this whole thing continues to develop. And we are never financial advice. This is simply for entertainment and educational purposes only. Consider and liken, or let's liken the XRP holders to the early 6 or 7 Bezos family members of Amazon who knew the truth of where Amazon was going and put the blinders on and said, we don't care about the noise. We know what's happening. In fact, we're going to grab more of this stuff. You guys don't know. Here's what's happening, though. And just play this video back in a few years and see what happens with Amazon. Oh, no, I know Amazon's nothing now. I know people are on the internet, back in the late 90s here, no. But go ahead and play it back 3 to 5 years later and then see what's going on with the internet, how everybody's buying everything on the internet. In fact, you're not even going to go buy a house anywhere and go live in anywhere unless you make sure it's not too far out that Amazon can't get to you. We spit the truth here on the channel. We're a little intense, but that's what we're here for. Guys, I hope you are enjoying your day here. And let me get to the markets here. We have 2.97 trillion market cap for cryptocurrency. Bitcoin's coming in at 87,769 for a Bitcoin. XRP at $1.89 for an XRP. Never a financial advisor. Geez, might think it might be a good time to be snatching up some XRP for those who missed the boat before the Trump pump and saw it crank up, and everybody at that time's like, it's going to like probably now $5 now from $3.40, whatever it was at when the Trump pump happened. And I had friends texting me and relatives texting me being like, oh, geez, what's going on with XRP? Is it now going to go to, everybody's saying it's going to go to $5, blah, 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 blah. Of course it didn't. And it dropped back down and not a word again about XRP. But it's going way past $5. So now you're inside $1.89 or whatever, but who's buying XRP out of all those people that texted me? Oh boy, you got to laugh and have fun with this whole stuff, guys. It's not meant for everybody. Not everybody's meant to travel the Oregon Trail for sure. Guys, Caleb and Brown is your one-stop shop for your cryptocurrency brokerage needs. They are different from the exchanges like an Uphold, like a Kraken or a Coinbase or a whatever. Those are exchanges and those are different. Those you have an agreement with them that you have agreed to when you click the little button on the internet there on their site to agree to their services and put in all your KYC and AML and all that stuff, your license and all that stuff, to get all that straight. You agreed on Uphold that you would only be able to withdraw $50,000 a day. I don't care if your crypto cranked up to 190 grand that day and you wanted to cash out while it ran. You can't do it. That day you're only pulling 50K. So good luck to you. And good luck to you if the exchange isn't crashed when the crypto gets volatile, like they have been proven that they have shown to do in the past. Good old Uphold, and then they, of course, will go ahead and apologize afterwards publicly, which they should. The CEO then apologized that it crashed and it couldn't get on. Now, what good is a site holding my crypto if it's crashed when I need to get on it? If the stuff's going up and I need to get on it at that time to cash out, and by the way, I want to cash out more than $50,000 a day, how is that a good thing for me? I don't believe it is, which is why I hold some things on Uphold, and there are certain things I can purchase, and I like Uphold for what I use it for. And then like other cryptocurrencies, then there are other cryptocurrencies that are in their own lane with a different set of services, like a Caleb and Brown performing a service of a cryptocurrency brokerage. That is just a little bit different now. Now, if connected with your bank properly, my bank properly, which I have done, and talked to the bank manager and perform your transactions, your test transactions, then you are all set, of course, to make sure you alert your bank ahead of time that before you go ahead and watch your XDC or whatever you want to sell out on VeChain or whatever it is, I'm never a financial advisor. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. If I chose to then go ahead and cash out my VeChain while it was cranking up and crypto was going crazy, do you honestly believe that I'm able to get onto Uphold at that time? Have you y'all been in crypto for a little bit? Were you here the last bull run? Now, look, maybe things have changed. Okay, but if you think you're going to get on Coinbase, Uphold, I don't know. I'm not banking on it. I don't know what will happen. I know that in the past, when cryptocurrency has been volatile, either up or down, I've not been able to get on the exchanges, and neither has the rest of the world. A lot of the exchanges, they crash. And when they don't crash, we of course have our limits. So, our withdrawal limits each day. So what good is that to me when my crypto is cranking today and I want to pull out 1.5 million today because everything is all up and I want to pull it all? I cannot do that on exchanges. Please wake up and smell what the tanker's cooking for you. And I ain't no financial advisor. I'm a common sense person that went and researched and is spitting the truth to you. Go check for yourself. So please put your thinking cap on if you're going to do this crypto thing and think, if you're going to purchase this stuff, put it out the cold storage, wait for all this stuff to crank up in price, and then at that day or two or three, I want to go ahead and pull my stuff off. Oh, I can't? Oh, I can only pull 50K? Oh, on Coinbase, I can pull 100K or 250,000 for a pro account, $500,000, whatever it is for a pro Coinbase account. Okay, gotcha. What if I want to pull more? Sorry, you can't. Oh, crud. What if I want to sell orders, sell limit orders, target orders to go ahead and sell at certain prices with these exchanges? Well, no, you know, on Uphold, I've only got my $50,000 limit, so I can't set these sell orders at these high target. You can set low target sell orders that don't exceed that $50,000 maximum withdrawal per day that you've agreed to. Of course, I've agreed to. We agreed to it. It's okay. It's a different lane. There's nothing wrong with these exchanges and things like that. They're fine. They're a different option to play. I don't particularly care for them when it comes to cash out time. Now, when it comes to purchase time, that's okay as long as there's no fee for me to take my crypto off of an Uphold exchange or Coinbase or Kraken or Femex or whatever the exchange is, and then go ahead and move it onto my Caleb and Brown account, which is the brokerage. So consider it. We have a link down below for Caleb and Brown. Of course, they don't worry. That has nothing to do with you. They give us the nod if we send folks over, so please go ahead and consider that. And if you go ahead and call their toll-free number down at the bottom of the website here, by the way, they're Australian-based, but they are also now U.S.-based with offices here in the United States. So when you call this United International number here, this 844 number, please let them know that Frank the Crypto Tank sent you over there. It would help us a great deal. Fiat Leak, of course, is somewhere you want to consider to go check out prices, to go check out trading of XRP and other cryptocurrencies real time. How accurate is it? We don't know. It seems to be relatively accurate. This has been some talk about Fiat Leak and some other tracking exchanges. They're as accurate as they can be, folks. I'm going to say they're close enough. We're moving about 300,000 to 400,000. Look at this. Look at this move. Look at this number jump. Look at how much XRP is moving. Guys, you're not going to fool me, man. You're going to have a hard time fooling the tanker. Tanker notices patterns change. This has never happened where this continued to happen when we're not in a bull run. This is bull crap. We're trading almost 1 million at times here of XRP a minute. Who the heck are you trying to kid? Wake up, please, and notice patterns. That has not happened except for bull runs. Wake up. Something is going on. Look at all the XRP movement. That's not normal, guys. Oh, boy. Don't get all cranky, tanker, with a whiny voice here on a Tuesday morning. Hey, I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. It is 7:20 here, Colorado time. Sunny Colorado. We are having a blast. Guys, welcome into the channel. Rero, welcome in. Hope, welcome in. And Crypto Canuck, welcome into the channel. Guys, I hope we're learning something here this morning. I don't say that to be a little wisecracker. Give me literally 3 seconds. Was it 3? Could have been 3.5. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show here this morning. Please play it back if you're missing. I know some folks are joining us here for the first time and fresh here this morning on Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. We have been covering what has been going on with Ripple and XRP over the past weeks and months. We've been enjoying it. I hope you have too. please tap like and subscribe and get onto our channel if it's your first time catching us. We are looking at the most obvious thing in the world coming up here shortly, which is that crypto go up. So let's get on to that real quick. Comments here real quick. Sorry, guys. Let me get to my comments before I jump off to that. Good morning, and yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything. Happy all of it. Enjoy it. Enjoy this time of the year, which, of course, let's not forget, very lovingly and nicely, as a man of truth and sometimes silent power, as a man of truth and knowing. We know that Christmas, of course, is syncretic with quite a bit of other practices. Yes, this is crypto, but we are here at the 23rd of December. So from the winter solstice, 21st, to the 25th, the sun does not move 1 degree up on the horizon, and that is a fact. And that's why we call it dead in the tomb for 3 days, symbolically, the sun. So the sun has been dead for a little bit. It will awake and arise, coming up again here on December 25th, Christmas. So Merry Christmas, Merry Astronomy, Merry Gnosticism, Merry Christianity, Merry Jewishism, Merry Hebrew, Merry everything, Merry Kwanzaa, Merry every nice little religion on the planet and every belief you want to have. And everything you know with your seeing eyes, everything you want to make up in your mind like Santa Claus, and everything, and the Easter Bunny, and everything that you want to see with your knowing eyes, and everything in between, and all the faith of the Lord God that is there, of course, for all of us. Could I say it any better, really, honestly, if you think about how I just said that? Play all that back, and then go ahead and take that into your local, no, don't do that, your local place of praying and things, and then see what they say about the tanker saying all that. They're going to be, oh, he's a patsy. Guy's going to hell. All right, good morning, Las Vegas. Hope shines bright. Yes, it does. Hope, good morning, good welcome. Hope catch us in Las Vegas if you're going to be there. Caleb and Brown, yeah, well, they're serious players in the world of cryptocurrency from what I see. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't ever buy or sell anything because of what I say or do on the channel. I can tell you very confidently that I love Caleb Brown. My wife and I have been using them for years. We had nothing but a great experience. They are well vetted by me. I have checked and checked and checked, and I keep staying up on them, and I keep checking them, and they're not in Canada for a reason. That's because that was a good move for them and for their customers. So, because I heard some people, oh, they got out of Caleb. What happened to Caleb? Nothing happened. Only good stuff happened. And that's what Caleb is about. And that's all I've been observing. Not unlike XRP, XLM, XDC, IOTA, Algo, ADA, Quant, blah, 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 blah. Right? So I keep up on my research, and you should too. And as I do, I see Caleb becoming more and more of a legitimate player, more and more of a serious player on this planet. So yeah, it is about Caleb and Brown, in my opinion. Anyway, no, it's not for Canadians, Canuck. No, it's not. They said, sorry, Canuck. Canuck, we love you. It was nothing personal, Crypto Canuck. They love you. Don't worry. Caleb Brown loves Canada, and they love you. They had to make their move. They did what they needed to do, buddy. Sorry, Canuck, about that for you. Oh, jeez. Canuck, man, I'm sorry. You know, get yourself over to the U.S. No, Canada's beautiful. I'll be over there to see you shortly. And get a cabin in Canada. I think that's what I should do. Mark Sager, welcome. Another day in crypto paradise. Buying more all the time. Guys, I got to make a habit of not even looking at the market. Good for you, and nothing wrong, Mark Sager. That's awesome. Guys, I'm going to tell you that I don't even really look at the market. I mean, I'm only looking at the crypto market because of you guys here. This is why I do this. I don't really care about the crypto market. I honestly, until I'm not ready, until I hear my freaking cab driver say, hey, or my Uber driver say, hey, did you hear, this crypto stuff? I've been hearing about it. And then I'm like, okay, let me check the charts. You know what I mean? When I go into the restaurant, I hear my waiter, and I'm like, oh, I hope you got your XRP, because I'm always telling people here and there, blah, blah, blah. And when they say back to me, I know I did check that. It's going crazy right now, the crypto. When I hear that, okay, then I'm ready to start looking. Otherwise, I don't give a shit what the market's doing. Who gives two craps? Guys, nicely, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I truly want to say to everybody who is invested in crypto long-term on cold storage wallets, I want to say grow up. And I'm not being mean. I literally want to say freaking grow up and stop being a child. I'm not kidding. People who literally are on this crap every single day and looking at this crypto market going, oh, okay, XRP is, okay, what's it doing? I mean, unless you're buying and you're looking for your buy, that's different, okay? But if your bags are loaded or packed, if you are on cold storage, if you are waiting for this whole thing to jump up, then quit effing around and freaking grow up, okay? Quit being a freaking child, all right? Tanker getting pissed this morning because I care about you and I love you, and this is tough love. Quit being a freaking child. Take these and sit on them. Put this down unless you're buying, all right? Tanker, don't mess around. I care about you guys. I love you guys. I'm spitting the truth. Quit being a freaking 2-year-old, checking the charts every day, trying to get your emotions all up and down. Oh, the endorphins. Quit being a freaking 2-year-old. Go get your endorphins another way. This stuff ain't going to do nothing. Put it down for a while. Put it down. It ain't going to do nothing. Crypto don't do nothing until you go to, I know it's not nothing. That was from my freaking 5th grade English teacher, all right? Guys, crypto ain't going to do shit until you go into that restaurant one day and you talk to that waiter or waitress because you felt like talking about crypto to that stranger, and you're like, hey, did you ever see cryptocurrency? Because I heard you mention something that's kind of related to it. You know about crypto? Did you buy any? And when they say to you back, that waiter or waitress says, yeah, I know. Haven't you seen? It's going crazy, crypto. But that's when you pay attention. All right, I hope you guys have a good Tuesday. I hope you're learning something here on the channel. I am saying all this to be nice, of course. I love you guys, and I know you know that. I don't say this stuff to be rude or to be rough, but I am the tanker, and you have been warned. I am Frank the Crypto Tank. What can I tell you? All right, let's finish up on comments before I get out of here. I hope I'm waking some hey, look, my job is to wake folks up here on planet Earth with certain things. I've chosen crypto to do it as my vehicle. Now, here's the deal. It's not very nice to shake people out of a slumber. You want to wake people up nicely. Don't throw cold water on them. We throw cold water on people to wake them up. What are you doing? Calm down. Be nice to people. So let me bring it back from tank style, from tanking to, you know I love you. Please use your heads. Please don't be silly. Please don't sit there and look at these charts every day. Well, I know it's going up and down. Who gives you shits? Who cares? Leave it alone until your cab driver, your Uber driver tells you, I'm so old. I say on the channel, when your financial advisor comes to sit at your kitchen table, my wife goes, I heard you on the channel say that you are so old. They don't do that anymore. That was back in the old days. Oh, boy. All right, let me finish up these comments. I hope you're having fun on the channel. Please tap that like and subscribe. You caught Frank the Crypto Tank. We don't mess around now, child. What we do is, somebody go fetch me my sweet tea now, child. What we do is we talk all things crypto, and we don't play no games. We be messing with the 8 ISOs, XLM, XRP, XDC, the 3 X's. Don't forget about HBAR, which is not cryptocurrency technology. It's hashgraph technology, but that's okay. Don't forget about the others, IOTA, Algo, ADA, and Quant, with its overledger system kind of connecting them all. The new quantum financial system coming to you shortly here. Comments. Mark on Sager, another day in crypto paradise. Yeah, brother, I know. Time to buy. And now, Mark, I know you're on this. Mark, you know I ain't talking to you, brother. I know you know this stuff. Everybody on my channel, hey, guys, I mean no offense to anybody, but you guys know my channel. Mark on Sager, Hope, you got Crypto Canuck, you got Rero, everybody who comes in here, Art, Marnie, you know I ain't talking to you guys. I know you guys know. That's why you're on the channel every day, because you guys know this, what I'm telling you. I'm still hopeful, says Crypto Canuck, that we're gonna see a big pump before the end of the year. We may. Crypto Canuck, it's okay if we don't, but we may. Happy Festivus to the rest of us, says Larry David and the gang. Love me some Seinfeld, love me some Curb Your Enthusiasm. Can't believe, nice comment there. Can't believe, nice reference. Can't believe how many Seinfeld episodes are out there. I can't believe there's probably like 200 or so that I haven't seen on YouTube, probably. If you go check on YouTube how many each season has and how many there actually are in the end. I've missed probably like 200 episodes. Crazy. Hilarious stuff. Happy Festivus, the holiday for the rest of us. Merry Christmas to you, Mark Gonzaga. Yeah, let's wake it up, Charles. Let's wake it up now, kids. And while you're at it, somebody go fetch my hot cider, my sweet tea. Because here's the deal. Crypto ain't going nowhere but up, child. And if you guys ain't seeing the truth on this, then you will never have the energies vibrate through you the way they do through me, like this. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, that's the way it is for me. That's why I say, if anybody knows the feeling of, oh my gosh, I got to check the markets, I'm so excited, and being emotional and connected to the energies, it's this one. We need to take our power, our calmness, our peace, if it's this, the third eye, whatever that is, calm ourselves down. Bring it down. Remember the truth. What it really is the folks who don't succeed in this life, including us if we're not succeeding, it's because we lack a few things, not the least of which is patience. Most of us lack patience. Be patient. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it. I'm going to go for the day. You guys enjoy your day. Thanks for tuning into Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with the Tanka. Here on Tuesday morning, it is now 7:30 Colorado time here on December 23rd, Tuesday. I hope you enjoy your day. I'll see you here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Colorado time. Have a great one. I love you all. You know that. That's why I'm doing this. Well, we make some money on YouTube too, but I do it because I love you and I'm trying to encourage and keep people grounded here. Come on, we're going to do this thing. You guys got this thing. Stick with us. We're going to do this thing to the end. We don't know what the word quit. Is that even a word, quit? Have a good day.